Mary has been from day one, one of my advisors, and it's been a joy working. She can give and she can take, but she can also give a lot. Great advice. And this is 3 years in a row that Mary is a finalist or a winner. So, you know, like they say, Mary, take it away.
Third time is the charm. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really excited that I won. I'm like absurdly excited that I won. And like having, you know, spent the last 10 years reviewing a million award shows, I actually did kind of write a speech because I'm always telling them, write your speeches. Why do you get up there and say, I don't know who to thank? But I don't know if anybody watched the live streaming, but I really think we need to get Amy Poehler to do the Pulitzers next year. Although the brevity of it was excellent. It was like boom, boom, boom. So the Emmys should watch the Pulitzers next time. Well, okay, first of all, I need to thank my editor, Martin Miller, who is the world's greatest editor. We all know how crazy television is, and everybody talks about there's so much television, and I can't keep up with television. Imagine being the television editor. It's insane. This was the year that I finally went, I can't do it. And he does it, and he is wonderful, and I don't know, and he always has time to talk me through stories, and to get me excited, and to keep me excited, and to tell me when an idea is good and when it isn't. And every once in a while, I'll kick a review back and go, I have no idea what you're saying here. So I really, really appreciate it. I feel totally safe, and that is a really important thing for a critic, because you do go out there, and if you don't have somebody who's watching your back. He also knows the dirty little secret that I can't spell anyone's name. I just finally learned how to spell Steven Spielberg last year. I spelled it wrong. I'm the only person in Hollywood who can't spell Steven Spielberg. I want to thank my colleague, Robert Lloyd, who is just a wonderful person to work with, the other television critic. I couldn't do it without him. And I want to thank our TV team, who are just so fabulous, Greg and Scott and Yvonne and Meredith in New York, and Stephen now in New York. It's just, I feel so blessed to be surrounded constantly with just such smart, funny, giving people. I come into the office a lot because I get all my best ideas from the people who are around me, and Meg James, who sits right next to me and who makes sure that I know how television actually works, which is really, really great. I mean, I agree totally with everything that Davon said. We can't do it alone, and we don't do it alone. And I want to thank also all my wonderful editors, Lori and John, who have been so great and who have edited me and also just like been very encouraging and helped me come up with really great story ideas. And Brett and Rich and Elena and Kelly and Scott Gold, who's also, I've been edited by everybody. I'm like the most, you know, promiscuous writer. I was saying to Davon, this was the year that I've written for every section but the sports section, and I wrote for the sports section this year, so that was totally exciting. And finally, we have the best copy desk in the whole world, and they save my ass every single day of the week. I would have nothing, because I would be corrections because again, the spelling of the names, it's just really bad. And also they keep me, I mean, there are a lot of really dedicated television watchers, and so I get like, well, no, Westeros isn't exactly this, and so you need to care. And I'm like, thank you, Marina. I'm so glad you're editing my Game of Thrones copy. And finally, I want to thank Davon and Mark. I swear to God, you willed this into existence. It was like he was going to make this happen, and you made it happen, and you've been so supportive, and I just feel so grateful. And I feel so grateful for all of you. I've worked here for a scandalously long time, and everything, whatever I know about doing what we do, I've learned from you guys. I just, you know, this is a great newspaper. I wouldn't work anywhere else, and thank you so much.